everybody, thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. Today is day 3 of my 5 days of fall, where I do a new makeup tutorial every single day for 5 days in a row, starting on the first day of fall. Today I played around with some jewels again, just for the fun of it. Other than that, this look is pretty basic and simple. So before we hop into the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Click that little bell beside the subscribe button. That way you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. Also be sure to like this video if you enjoy it. And if you'd like to know how I got this look, then please just keep watching. So I just got this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I hear a lot of people say they love it, so I wanted to try it out. And I believe it's been compared to the Tatcha primer. I'm not sure what that one is called, but I'm just going to take some on my finger and apply it to the center of my face. I'm going to focus it on my pores and then my fine lines. It's actually working, and it feels really silky. So far I like it. I'm just going to dampen my sponge with this Bioderma water spray and apply my foundation. Today I'm going to use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Since I used a putty primer to cover up my pores, I feel like maybe a matte foundation would be the best. Oops, that's way too much. I'm just going to apply it with my damp sponge. And this matte foundation isn't drying or cakey, so it works well with my dry skin, while still giving me a matte look. I'm going to try out the Rare Beauty concealer with this foundation since it's a matte one. The first time I used this was on my first 5 days of fall, and I used it with a luminous foundation, and I didn't really like it. I felt like they didn't go together well, and I don't know if it's just the concealer or if it was because it was mixed with that foundation. So I'm going to try it again today. Blending out nicely, and it's sitting well on top of the foundation so far. It's not very full coverage at all. I don't think it claims to be, but I would say it's a pretty medium coverage. Yeah, it's still kind of doing the same thing it was doing last time, not really showing up much on the inner corner of my under eye. It kind of looks patchy. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the camera, but there's a few patches and it just doesn't want to blend. So I'm thinking it's the concealer. Just taking some powder to set down the concealer. This one is from CoverGirl. It's their clean professional loose powder. This one is in the shade 105. This powder smells really bad, but I like it. Concealer is only patchy underneath my eyes, which is weird. On the rest of my face, it sits just fine. I'm going to use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This one is just in a limited edition holiday kit, but the bronzer is sold on its own. I haven't been contouring the hollows of my cheeks or my jawline every time I do my makeup anymore, but I'll always do my nose and underneath my lips still. But I just find if I kind of also work the bronzer into those spots as well, and it does the job still. It's just not as intense of a contour. I forgot the blush I was going to use is a liquid blush. And I just put 2 powder products on already, so hopefully this will still work out. But I did get one of the Rare Beauty blushes. I haven't tried them yet. I got the shade Love. The other shade I wanted was out of stock. But hopefully this will work out. I'm going to start off with a tiny bit because I haven't used it before. I don't know how intense it is. I'm just going to dampen the other side of my sponge a little bit more and blend it out. The blush is actually blending out really nicely, especially for it being on top of powder products. Yeah, I definitely like the blush, that's for sure. I'm going to put a little bit more on because I like a lot of blush, especially for the fall. Oh my gosh, I might have just made a mistake. I should have just stuck with a little bit. Okay, I patted on some extra foundation, remaining foundation off of my sponge on top, but that was a mistake. I should have just stuck with a little bit. I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Afterglow palette and take the shade called No Angel and Cliche and just mix the two together. I'm just going to contour my nose. I use the Hoola bronzer to do that, and then I basically just grab whatever crease brush I think will work. I'll put a little bit of the highlighter on my nose as well. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to use this palette from Pixi. It is their Hazelnut Haze palette. And first I'm going to grab this light brown shade and use that in my crease. Pixi's products are always super creamy. Their eyeshadows and their face products. so they always just glide on like butter. I'm gonna run this along my lower lash line. I'm gonna grab this Endless shade stick, also from Pixi. This one is in the shade Mocha, and I'm going to roughly draw a little winged eyeliner, and then I'm gonna smudge it out after. Just taking a little dense shader brush, I'm gonna smoke it out. Bring it basically all across my upper lash line, drag it up and out. I'm gonna go over it once again. So once I blend it out, then it takes some color away and really fades it out. So I'm just going to build back up the color. And I'm just using this as a base for my eyeshadow. I'm going to take the deep brown in the palette and do the same thing. First, I'm just going to pack it right on top of the shade and then smoke it out, just to make sure I set down the cream product first so it doesn't go anywhere. And then taking the shadow, I'm going to pack it on the outer half of my lower lash line and connect it to the wing. And then I'll also lightly blend it out as I go, just so it's not harsh. I know that I was playing around with jewels for my first 5 days of fall, but I want to do it again, but with pearl stickers. These are just from the Dollar Tree, and you can obviously just wear this eye look as is, but I just want to give it a little bit of a glam touch. And I do use lash glue on these little stickers. They do come with sticky tabs on the back of them, but they don't hold. So I always make sure to put lash glue on them, then they just stick better to your skin. Okay, I finished putting the pearls on. I wish they were a little bit smaller, but they'll have to do. Hopefully they take away from the blush mishap. But I also put on the 105 Glamour lashes from Ardell and some black eyeliner. I usually never film that part because it's pretty repetitive, but if you want to see me apply my lashes in the next tutorial, just let me know. So I'm going to finish off with my lips. This is the Morphe liquid lipstick in Jealousy. I just got it the other day and I haven't tried the liquid lipstick so far. So far it smells amazing. Oh, this reminds me of the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick actually. Just the way it feels and applies. Okay, it's a little messy. I'm going to clean it up with a little bit of concealer on a Q-tip. So basically just take this part away on either side and same with the bottom lips. So my lips look poutier. I don't do anything to my Cupid's bow. I leave that overlined a little bit. Okay guys, well that is it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe or leave like this video if you enjoyed it. Be sure to come back tomorrow for my 4th day of 5 days of fall, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!